So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Noel's checked in for Anthony Davis. Randall comes in for Anderson. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Nicholas Batum. And Mike Miller subbed in for Williams. Young's shot is off.
And in the paint, they have really shown some strength. Their work on the boards has been phenomenal.
Yeah, I'd certainly call it a mismatch, Steve, at least for today.
Solid work right there. And again, the field goal percentages. Look at the discrepancy between these two teams in the second half.
Well, you're right. We've got one team moving crisply to get good shots and the other team just a bit stagnant.
Here's Wall. Randall dishes to Tucker. Kicks it to Wall. Second chance shot. Noel passes to Randall. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and keep scoring points. Keep it going.
Yeah, not a lot you can do defensively when they continue to get the ball inside and get these easy shots.
Here's what Washington's going with right now. Moultrie's checked in for Young. Tim Hardaway Jr. comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Telfair in for Damian Lillard.
The big story from last year was that the NBA finally was able to come to an agreement with the Silna brothers. They were owners from the ABA who had a huge stake in the media rights of the NBA.
McGarry's checked in for Washington. Well, the Silna brothers out of St. Louis, they own the St. Louis franchise, and when the ABA and NBA merged, they cut a deal to get about 2% of the NBA's TV revenue with no end in sight.
And Kevin, one of the greatest deals in the history of deal making across all industries is that deal the Silna brothers were able to cut, but it has finally been negotiated away. And with the way the NBA has become a global phenomenon with televisions across the globe, that was the best deal, like I said, ever made. I'm happy they were able to put a cap on that deal for the owners that are now in the NBA.
And I'd like to make the announcement now. We're changing our names. That's Clark Silna. I'm Kevin Silna. Goodbye, everybody. And Washington making a change here. Dragic is checked in.
Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, man, he's got so much power.
What a game for LeBron. 13 points and a decent little assist total for him, too.
Yeah, he's played really well, moving the ball around, and you'd like to see the rest of the team kind of get into that same passing groove that he's in.
Washington trails by 10. Gets it down to single digits. Hardaway's got 8 points.
With the success they've been having from the three-point line since halftime, I'll bet you that scoreboard starts to look a lot different real soon.
Of course, they have to stay hot, but if they do, I think you're right, Clark, particularly if they can convert defense into offense.
Joakim Noah, he's checked in for McGarry. And San Antonio also making a switch. McMillan's checked in.
You take a risk with those long passes. They're lucky the D couldn't collect it.
Miller with a wide open look.
He's trying to shoot his way out of it, guys, and as long as they're in the lead, he's going to continue to try to find his rhythm.
Hardaway kicks it to Noah. Back to Hardaway. LeBron outside. From past the arc. Offensive rebound. And finished off by Noah.
Boy, terrific rebound and slam on the putback. He never gives up, always persistently pursuing the pumpkin.
And that's an essential quality for an offensive rebounder. An outstanding offensive rebounder that he is.
Yeah, he's got to go after it, and he does.
Yeah, he qualifies as one of the best in the league.
For San Antonio, they've converted 7 of 11 free throw attempts up to this point in the game. And he sinks the second. James outside. And he's good on the three ball. LeBron's got 8 points here in this quarter. Here's Miller. Washington trails by 3. Tim Hardaway Jr. out there with LeBron James. Then there's Dragic. Then there's Noah. And it's Telfair in at the point. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got 3 rebounds now in this one.
They've clearly been the better team on the glass, but it hasn't necessarily translated to the scoreboard yet.
But you feel like it's going to reward this team at some point. They've got to continue to maintain the energy.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Coach?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
Well, that's how you send it. 2 hands and hammer it down. Now, normally that's a shot people make, but that's not really his bread and butter there.
Washington calls timeout.
Yeah, he definitely saw some things that were not working for them out there, and now he's going to make some adjustments.
I'm not sure what it was, but he clearly wanted something to change out there.
Washington making some changes. Young's checked in for Dragic. And Lillard subbed in for Sebastian Telfair. San Antonio also making some changes. Davis comes in for Randall. And it's Watson in for McMillan. Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Guys, over that last break, I listened to Doc Rivers address his team. He was not at all satisfied with their effort level, saying, "We're losing the hustle plays and all the 50-50 balls. We simply can't win that way. We've got to get after it." Let's see how they respond, Kevin.
Well, those are key baskets, and we know he can deliver down the stretch.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Young with the steal. On the wing, James to take the lead. And that one's good. LeBron got 15 points in just the second half. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Washington.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. They forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And another thing they're doing is really taking advantage of fast break opportunities, scoring some easy baskets.
So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Miles Plumlee's checked in for Nerlens Noel. Batum comes in for P.J. Tucker. John Wall's checked in for Mike Miller. And Parker subbed in for C.J. Watson.
No defense. He didn't really need to do the double pump.
From deep LeBron. Batum attacking. Rebound Washington. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the 4th. And he gets the bucket. And that's now 25 points for LeBron.
Another pass put right into the shooter's pocket, right in the shooting pocket. for a terrific assist. They've done a lot of that today.
Yeah, it's something we haven't seen much of at the other end of the floor, though.
And that one's good. Parker. Game winding down, and they just keep changing leads.
Absolutely. I mean, 6 lead changes here so far.
Steve, exciting stuff.
Yeah, and this is a fun game to watch. Which team can kind of extend a lead and make a couple of big plays here, try to seize momentum. We'll see.
James dishes to Young. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for San Antonio.
I'll tell you what, they've hit the boards hard in this one, and it's led to an abundance of second chance points. I mean, they've gotten a lot of second chance points.
And another thing they're doing is really taking advantage of fast break opportunities, scoring some easy baskets.
San Antonio trailing here. Parker passes to Wall. Rebound, Washington. Noah's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. And the dunk by James.
Incredible timing on the alley-oop.
He absolutely hammered it down.
And that's the play we're going to remember when this game is all said and done. And they're one away now from being in the penalty.
Yeah, you know, now's not the time to be careless. The next one sends them to the line.
And Parker, here we go. On the wing. No good. Good work defensively by Lillard.
Yeah, that's a low percentage shot right there.
Yeah, it sure is. I mean, he's thinking out there a little better. Make the pass in that situation. Don't force a bad shot.
See the way he times his passes so well? That's a great assist.
Second shot opportunity. Plumlee, no luck. Here's LeBron. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
And no question, he got bumped on that shot.
Definitely no room for discussion on that one.
LeBron James.
He's able to hit the second one, and that increases their lead to 6.
They didn't shoot it well from the line in the first half, but they've turned it around here, and it's helped them secure the lead. I mean, free throw shooting is important when you're trying to pad a lead.
San Antonio making a switch here. Miller's checked in. 1:30 left in the fourth. Yes, and the foul is on Thaddeus Young.
Part of the reason that they're down is that they haven't been as strong in the paint here. I mean, when you have